Hello everybody and welcome to the third episode of Kerbal Space Program. Today, Kerbal Space Program, we're going to be advancing past the moon, whatever. Finally, we're going to be reaching towards the small little secondary moon orbiting Kerbal known as Minmus. Now, Minmus has something like, I don't know. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it has really low gravity. So, yeah. Basically, it's gonna be easy to land and easy to get off of. And if we fall over, we'll actually be able to get up. So we're gonna name this Minmus and capitalize it because it's place. And then, what were our problems last time? Last time we had problems with the landing gear. This is Minmus though, so I'm not gonna be worried about that this time. Oh, be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just had to use the bathroom, and then I also forgot to turn something off on my computer, because that would be really annoying if I didn't turn it up. Alright, moving on. I don't think with their landing problem when we land on larger planets, I think I'm just gonna have to be more careful and pick landing gear, better place, pick a better place for landing gear. Here, I have an idea. Oops. What I could do is I could take this part off right here and then put another one of these and then just attach everything else onto it, and that would give it a little bit more clearance from these. Maybe that would help. I think I don't need to worry about it for Minmus. I could land on the engines if I wanted to on Minmus. It's because the salt flats or whatever they are extremely flat. So they're completely flat for hundreds of miles. So what we're gonna add though, because I forgot to add it last time, some lights. Actually pretty useful. Something pretty useful I forgot to add. Now, I've never put on lights before, so I have no idea where they are. Oh, here's... Oh, right, is this? Illuminator Mark 1 from Reka projects strong beam of photons in its prograde direction, increasing the brightness of anything that they touch. It's a big flashlight. Alright. Extra wide beam, low power illuminator for lighting up large swaths of whatever you wish. However, its beam does not shine very far. I'm gonna want this one just because I need lots of light. And we'll put it right there. And at that angle, it should illuminate everything in this area. So that should be plenty of illumination. We don't need it when we landed as much, but when we land, I'll just put this. How do I? Oh, wait, which way is it facing? I'm going to put it. This is hard. All right. Like that, kind of. Just put it 4 times. And then... No, I don't need that much light now. It's not like we're going to be in the dark for such a long time. Unless we land on, something that's tidally locked, like Tylo on the dark side. But, oh well. Just make sure to not do that or something. Anything else we can add that we need to improve on? This is how it'll work, basically. Every episode will start out with me adding new things that could be improved over the last design. It seems like everything was structurally held together, well. I don't know how to say that exactly. It doesn't seem like we have too many engines. I think, yeah, everything seems fine. We don't need any more fuel. We made it to orbit just fine. I mean, we're going to Minmus. It's basically the same thing as going to the moon. The only difference is that Minmus is smaller, and it's a little bit harder to get an intercept with because it's how do I explain this? It's at a, I forgot the word. I don't remember the word, but it's basically tilted, so it's not like right along, almost right along the equator, like the moon, the mun is. So yes, it's a little bit harder to get to. And again, we have a super laggy, super slow launch of 10 frames per second. But once again, who cares? I'm just launching. Thankfully, frames per second rise by quite a bit once I get in this space. And let's make sure nothing's overheating. Alright, good. I was worried that stuff's overheating. Okay. So today we have Jebediah and Bill with us. For some reason. I don't know, once again the generator just gives us random stuff, so... Usually you have Jebediah and Bill the first time, or you have Jebediah first, like all the time. But last time we got Sidrod and whatever for some reason the first time, and Bob. Yes, Bob. I remember Bob. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna get up to about 12 kilometers, and we're gonna start our turn. Because it seems like it worked well last time. And we're gonna want these down here because it keeps it from breaking in half or smashing anything. I mean, yeah, and breaking in half. Alright. Throttle up. Okay, don't throttle up, don't throttle up. Okay, we're still accelerating, though. That's good. Alright. Man, this is going pretty slow, even though it's going at 200 meters per second, more than 200 meters per second, and it's taking forever. Alright. Just wish this would cool down a little bit. These engines. I don't like them being so high to overheat. I'm gonna do a quick burn again to get some acceleration, get up to 250. Then I'm gonna go back down. So they start cooling down. Alright, they seem to be perfect right there. Can I push a little bit? Oh, yeah, I can push a little bit and they won't start overheating. Good stuff. Okay, we're going almost 300 meters per second. Alright. And let's go ahead and wait till 10. I'm not gonna wait till 12. I don't know why I said that. It's kind of a waste of fuel after you hit 10. And well, it depends. If you're bringing something like something weighs like 30 tons, like a lander that weighs like 30 tons to the surface of Eve, then you're gonna want to turn over a little bit later, more around 12 or around 13, mainly because you just want to make sure you're up in the, because it's going to take a lot more, it's going to take longer to get into orbit with something that's larger, as you probably know already, but you know, just basically it keeps it out of the atmosphere for longer. Away. Turn on RCS. Okay, don't turn on RCS. Just do a manual maneuver. Everything seems to be intact. Nothing's overheating. Oh, look, you can see the moon and Minmus right there. That's Minmus, the tiny little dot. It's not that small, like next to the moon. It's just it's really far away. So, it's how far away? No, that's not Minmus. 46,000 kilometers. Alright, we're gonna need to crank it back a little bit on this these thrusters because they're overheating. Well, this one is. Don't worry about these guys. They usually top out right around there, right where the R is on overheat.
49. We could start
curving? No. Leaning over a little bit. Okay, it's not letting me. Oh, it's because SAS is still on. Let me stop right there. Okay. I'm gonna get to 100 again, and then what's up with all it? And then yeah, we'll get to 100, and then we'll just, you know, start. We'll turn on the retrograde and start burning. What's up with all these little studs all over? I know they're from the struts, but I mean they're just sitting there. It looks pretty stupid. All those little floaty particles around the engine just sitting there. Alright, whoa, that's a lot higher than I wanted it. Let's go ahead and stop it at 150. That's a lot higher than I wanted it. But that is okay. What happens if I do this? Will I make it to minutes? That's the question. No, because of its stupid orbit. Ah! I hate having to deal with that crap. Alright. But we are going to need to put a node right here. Because I can't do it without a node still. Well, I can, but it won't be very good. 160. 160. Grab it right there. 160, 101, and 135, 140, 166. 70. I can't get it. $157, 142. Looks like that's the closest I'm gonna get it to. Yeah. Let's at least get this to 150. 150 to 100. Yeah, that's adequate. And RCS, please. Alright, we should be able to make this burn in orbit. I'm going to be getting into orbit, I think, every single time we have to go to another, or like every time we have to go to another planet, just because I'm not very good at timing things. Let's just say that, so it's nice to have a second try. Alright, we're coming up on the node. 156 meters up, holy. I mean kilometers, not meters. Yeah, 156 meters up. Alright. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Alright. Stop acceleration and launch the thingy. I mean, not launch, but accelerate! And we're just gonna go full throttle on everything, including the RCS. With H, not G. No, why I press G? Don't hurt anything. Don't hurt anything. Thank you. I thought that was gonna go down really far, but they're just kind of standing there, so I'll just retract them. Oh, that's gone. So we're just gonna get rid of that. There it is, we slowly drift away from it. Not drift, but thrust away from it now. Nearly at an orbital trajectory. You know, the normal stuff. Going to Minmus and the moon aren't... It isn't really exciting for me, I should say. Mainly because I've done it about 20 times each, so... Not that many times, but you know, like 10 times each. Still. Done it a lot. Not very exciting. Okay, I'm hoping that we will not run out of fuel before the burn, because we cannot correct it when we're out of fuel. Oh, come on. Yes, good. We need more, though, because that's still very deep in the atmosphere. These are burning really hard. Come on, get above the atmosphere. Yes, they got above the atmosphere. Right, we're going strong, going strong. Up, and there's where they cut out. And it doesn't really matter. I do not need a perfect orbit, once again, to get to the moon. But that is close enough. I mean, it's not too bad. It's still relatively circular. Alright. Now that we're up here, I'm going to turn off RCS. Stop it. Right there. And now that we ran out of fuel, I'm going to have to give it a bunch of fuel. Just out. Whoa! I forgot that I had that on. Still. So, that was interesting. It's just one side started firing and... yeah. Alright. The other side just sat there dead, out of fuel. That's what I get for having separate fuel tanks. So, well. Why am I spinning? Stop it. SAS. SAS is being really stupid. It seems like in 0.19, they just made SAS really stupid. Like it overshoots everything now. I have noticed that it still holds things pretty well. And we're just gonna hold it there. And see, it's doing it again. Rocking back and forth. And we're just gonna go in. There we go. Again, another boring fuel transfer between fuel tanks, but might as well wait because I can't really get to Minimus on its current trajectory. And I'm probably just gonna wait till it gets to an easier one because I really suck at making inclined orbits. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. So these full 180, 180. Yep. And we're just gonna set this. We don't need to set it as our target. And we're just going to speed up. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Wait. Alright, this actually is an alright position. Alright. Might take that risk. Or... I don't want to go there. Whoa. Oh. Minimus perhaps. Is it worth it? Oh, we can get really close. But I think we might already past the node. 5 seconds? 5 seconds! Oh, we're gonna have to burn for 5 minutes. This is gonna take forever. Oh, go the other way. Go the other way. Other way. Here we go. Okay, it's only 2 minutes. I can do that. Just going to have to do this thing. Alright, so we're gonna fly past the moon and go straight towards the planet Minimus and probably not be able to slow down fast enough. But at least this makes it exciting, and if we fail, we'll get into orbit around the sun, and then we'll probably have a few stranded pilots. Or we can just go to Mars and then have a rescue mission and go out to them, because this thing doesn't have enough fuel to get off of Mars. I mean Duna, because there is no Mars in the Kerbal Space Program. I'm sorry. Alright. Anything overheating too much? Nope. RCS boost is always nice. our resources say that we have a frickin' ton of monopropellant, and then plenty of fuel and other poopy crap. Will I be able to burn in one? No, I'm not gonna risk it. Alright. And we're just gonna go around. And right. Here's where we're gonna start burning again. Whoa! What's going on there? Our node was completely messed up. Oh, because it's way over there now. Crap. Well, is it still reachable? Eh. That's the moon. I don't want to go to the moon. Moon, why do you keep getting in the way? I don't love you. Alright, we screwed up. Alright, so we're just gonna have to make an orbit at 2,000. Oh my gosh, this episode's gonna be way longer than it needs to be. 2,000, come on. 190 or 1,900. 140. Alright, it's good enough. And that's where we'll burn. We're just going to circularize our orbit, so it'll be easier for us to maybe reach it, to maybe even miss. Probably not. Question is, where's the marker? There is the marker. Alright. Right there, and time accelerate for about an hour. Not in real time, but in game time. And right there. What is that? I keep... See, look, there it is. It's right there. Look. Put the camera right around. What is it? Why is there a strut just floating in space? Right here. This doesn't make any sense. There's just a random strut, like literally just sitting there following my spacecraft. Like at the same speed. Otherwise, it would be drifting a lot faster away, or it's... I don't know. This is really creepy. Jebediah, are you using, like, your mind powers to, like, hold on to this strut because, like, you have some sort of relations with it or something? I don't know. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Monster. It's a monster. Right. 192. A little bit better. And we can go a little bit faster. And there we go. 2, 1, and 2. Alright. This is a lot better. There we go. There we go. And here, we can time accelerate. Until... Wow! Till Minmus gets right there. And our freaking camera would stop doing that. That's annoying. This makes it so I don't have to make any adjustments once we're way out in space. So I can just make one straight line and bam, we get Minmus. Counter right there. There we go. It's really far away though. Oh yeah. Alright, that's, I'll deal with that. That's good. That is fine. I'm okay with a close burn. Again, if we mess it up, we're just gonna come back to Kerbin. So it's not like anybody's gonna die of starvation. Thankfully, Kerbals don't need food or water. I think they need air. Yes, they need air. That's all they need, and air's that's sort of light. So it's not too heavy. It's a gas most of the time. Oxygen. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. At Kerbin, and you got our spacecraft, and they have the sun just cresting over it. You see the lines, the atmosphere. It's pretty cool. This is a nice orbital height. It's a lot better than being smushed right up against, you know, the atmosphere, like almost like just skimming through the upper. Oh crap! Layers. Can make up for that with an RCS. Boost! Boost! Jebediah kind of strikes me as the special kind of person. He always has. Oh frick! I'm running out of fuel. He looks kind of retarded. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Whoa! Again, same problem. And then RCS is gonna freaking overdo it. Am I gonna be able to get an encounter? I'm not gonna risk it. No, I'm not gonna risk it. And look at it, it's just spinning me out. I can't see you when you're in the way. Thank you. Right. And we're spinning faster and faster. Now we're starting to slow down and just wasting all my RCS. And its stupidity. You better not have us run out because you're just too retarded to stop spinning around. Just turn that off. There we go. Oh, slow down. See, look at it. I can do it. Why can't you do it, RCS? I mean, SAS. Same thing. Basically. Well, not at all, actually, because SAS just controls it, and then... See, look at it. It's trying to torque me one way when I'm already going... Alright. I'm already going in the right direction. Just turn off RCS, because it just doesn't know how to use it. And we're just gonna have to get rid of it. Oh, look, and there's Mr. Strut right there again, just staring at us. Get rid of that. And then we're just gonna have to time accelerate. And then put it on the right side of my screen. Right side middle. And then a node right there. Don't do that. And now I'm not getting an encounter with it. Oh, lovely. Alright, that's actually okay, because, currently... So if we just get rid of this again. Look at it. Man, I really need to learn how to do this. Right, it's right there. So that'd be right there. Alright, never mind. Let's just wait. So it's about right there. We've been on here for 3 days because I don't know how to pilot. I don't know how to pilot a freaking spacecraft. And no intercept because it's way up there. And I'm not even angling it. Right there. This is taking much too long. I think I might just cut until we get a... Cut it and then... Until we get an intercept. So I'll be right back, guys. I'll be back once we get an encounter. Alright, I'm back, guys. And it looks like we Whoa. Looks like we finally got an encounter. Yes. So we can get rid of this. And I'm going to correct that encounter a little bit more. Oh crap, I just got rid of it. Poop. Turn around. And correct it. Right here. And I think this is the longest we've ever spent, like, just in orbit messing around. Alright, I'm not... Okay, yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Alright. And then we just time accelerate. And actually, I have a good idea. Before we time accelerate and we get there without... Well, let's just top off these fuel tanks. So when we're there, we can just use... We don't have to worry about using up the fuel and then not having any fuel. We just hit the ground and fall over again, like we did on Mimis. But again, I have to show you like almost all of moving on. I mean, the reason why I'm showing you all this random crap is because in my opinion, anyways, for it to be a legit permadeath, I need to show you like me messing up and taking a long time, and otherwise, you know, I don't do it all the time, like in things that, you know, whoa, I just got a periapsis with the moon, and what the heck? I don't want to go to the moon, I want to go to the Okay, how can I fix this? Can I slow down? Maybe that'll fix something. No, I think I'm slowed down. I think I'm slowed down a little bit too much. I think that is the problem. Alright. If I speed up. Okay. No. That's not fixing it. Right. Trial and error, people. Did you guys? Never mind. I'm going crazy. Alright. Maybe we can reverse this. Oh, yep, there we go. I told ya. Maybe we can reverse the irreversible. Alright. So this will basically, I just had to slow down so we could get an encounter with Thanos. There it is. Alright. How long is our encounter? How long do we have till periapsis? 1 hour, that is plenty of time. I do not need 1 hour to land on Miss. Or to burn to land on Miss. So that's good. We're only traveling about 189 meters per second, which is really slow. Which just proves that Min-Miss's capture gravity is extremely low. That's going down here, right? Yeah, that's going down. And this is going insane. It's like, ah! But I have to do it because I have to land on Mimis. So it's making my orbit ridiculously large, but now it's shrinking again, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we're going to swing by. And then right here. And then just swing over at 5 kilometers and land somewhere over here on the darker side, which works for me. Alright, there's Miss. Going really slow. So we just have more than half a day. 17 hours. Been out here for 6 days. Messing around, and we finally, you know, did something right. And we're now in orbit around, well, we're getting to an orbit around Minmus. Right, crappy commentary aside, and 6 minutes. I do not want to overshoot this one. This is like our only chance at landing. And we're just gonna go up to there, and perfect. And then there. Well, no, we need a little bit more than that actually, but we don't need this. Probably never needed that actually. We're just gonna go ahead and let it touch down right there. And actually, I want to land on salt flats, so more would be nice. You need like almost no fuel to get to Minmus. Okay, that looks good. Because if I focus on Minmus, if we project it to land right here, it will really land like somewhere over here, but for me it'll probably land over here because I burn like way too much. Alright. And alright. Why did I do that? I don't know. So let's go ahead and just put ourselves right there. Turn off RCS, and then we'll time accelerate for ages as Minmus's absolutely tiny amount of gravity that it produces, almost as I'm pretty sure it's like the fourth smallest body. Oh frick, I forgot to take in mind the rotation of the planet, and considering that Minmus rotates kind of fast and I was really high up. Where is that? Why is that Strut still there? Strut will forever haunt my dreams, but thankfully it'll keep rotating about when we're landing. So we'll land on the same place because it was over here. I mean, it was right here. Yeah, Minmus just went through an entire day, and we went through an entire day too. All right, we're not going very fast, so I'm not worried about slowing down right now. But I am gonna turn. We have like way more delta V than needed. So it's still nice to have though, because just in case somebody as sloppy as me is piloting. Alright, 20 kilometers, 15. No, that's not kilometers. No, that is kilometers. And it's going back from here over there somewhere. We're just gonna want to bring it down to about 100. Once we get down to about 5, that's when I'll do my final burn. And that Strut is still following us. And we'll drop the landing gear. Turn on the lights. Okay, those are on, and they're not hitting the ground, but that's alright. And we still have, or I don't need that mono right now. Let's turn that off. It says we're on the surface, which makes sense because we're like 3 kilometers. So put ourselves on that little retrograde thingy. And we're gonna wait till we get down to about 2,000 meters, which this is completely flat. This is 0 right here. That is like 6 or 5 or something right there. So Minmus is kind of weird because it's really, really, really flat in some places, and in other places it's really jagged and uneven, mountainous, I should say. Okay, I wish these lights would actually work. I don't want to be speeding up. I'm guessing these lights will actually hit the ground by the time we hit the ground. Whoa. Panic, don't panic. Panicking. Lower it, lower it. Alright, good, good. So far, so good. And then we're just gonna keep lowering it. And then we're just gonna drift down, because, well, that's actually a lot of light. Because, like I said before, Minmus, very low gravity. Do not have to worry about landing very much. And if I hit the ground, I think I'll be okay, because he's going to withstand like 15 meters per second of landing. Once we get down to 15 meters, I'm going to do one last burn. And we went back up, actually. But that's alright, because again, we'll slowly drift. The gravity will slowly grab us, and we'll come back down, and then retrogrades will switch. We will turn on our engines. I wasted a lot of fuel with this. Again, I'm not very good at landings. I think this is going to be a good landing, though. Oh, look at that. Might I say that that was an extremely good landing on my part. I really liked that landing. That was nice. It was just a slow descent, and we landed. Let's turn off the lights, and let's just wait till daytime, because I don't want to get out at night when you can't see anything. Well, let's actually see what Jebediah looks like. That's okay. Turn on all his lights. Jebediah knows how to make an entrance, or an exit, or whatever you want. Why can't I turn on his lights? I don't know how to do that when they're like this. But Minmus is very easy to fly around on, so RCS is a good mode of transportation. So I could actually use these guys to explore quite a bit. And there's the sun, because Minmus has no atmosphere and extremely low gravity. Actually, let's go see how much gravity it has. Alright. And we'll just position ourselves right there. Float over here. Slam into it. And grab. And then... what's the button? Oh yeah. Can't read. Alright. Lights. I just basically illuminate that one spot. That's because I didn't angle them out. But yeah, I'll make sure to change that later. Well, you don't really need lights. No, I'm not going to change them because they were really bright. I was at like 300 plus meters and I could see the ground very well. They were very bright. So there we go. I actually got some sunlight, and let's wait till it's about right overhead. And right there. So we can just see everything. Okay, it's a little too far overhead, but oh well. As you can see, the surface is extremely reflective. So hurts my eyes a little bit. Extend the solar panels just to look nice. Not that we really need the power for anything besides the modules. And oh, we're in a vacuum. No way. Alright. It's colder than the moon. Slightly, very slightly. And it's has a lot less gravity than the moon. It has 0.05 G's. And Kerbal is 1 G. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, Earth is 1 G, so. Excuse me. That's 0.05, so, you know. It's really, really low. Yeah. It's low. That's all that matters. Alright, now that we're here, let's go ahead and transfer the fuel over. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and make sure to congratulate me in the comments for making it to the 2nd moon. And next episode we'll be going to Duna. So, see you guys later.